Did you know fall or autumn is quickly becoming one of the most popular seasons for spontaneous travel? I'm actually on that boat right now. So I would like to know, what's your go-to fall getaway destination and how does it change the way you experience the season? How do you journal your travel adventures? Stick around as I share my travel journal, my trusty pouch, and everything that I try to bring with me to document those amazing travel memories. It's one of those if you know kind of thing. We don't say we go to the beach, we say we go down the shore. Literally in the middle of nowhere. That was an experience. So this definitely I'm gonna bring. It's very appropriate for travel journaling. To travel is to live. Oh, you got that right. Of course, you get your people. So I got little people here. Kind of stick it in there somewhere and call it a day, Again, it's heavy, so it keeps my TNs at bay. So imagine bringing that with you here. Too big. Why do you have scissors? How do you explain that? Never throw these things away. Comes in handy. None of my pens are inked. Ugh, tragedy. Hello again, and if you're new here, hello, and welcome to the channel. Today is another unscripted video of how I pack my journal essentials for an upcoming trip. The trip is local. It's about 2 hours from where I live, and if you live in the New Jersey area, I'm going down the shore. It's one of those if you know kind of thing. We don't say we go to the beach, we say we go down the shore. So it has been a rough month and a half at work for me, and I just needed to be close to the ocean. It really calms me down, and that drive actually really is therapeutic because of the changing of the season. You can get a glimpse of the different fall colors, so that's always an amazing sight. Actually, for the past 3 years, it has been a tradition for me to do a solo trip around this time and just be in nature. Last year, actually, no, for the past 2 years, I've been going to upstate New York and staying in this renovated retro style camper, literally in the middle of nowhere. That was an experience. I actually like doing solo travels because I can stop and enjoy what's around me. And if I feel like journaling, I can just do it. So anyway, you came here for the journal supplies and not the story. So let's get into it. All right, I think we could start with the stickers, the paper materials, and ephemera. And stamping, of course. So speaking of stamping, I don't normally stamp, even though I collected a lot of stamps in the past couple of years. I just recently started stamping again after I discovered Everyday Explorers Co. stamps. Let's make sure there's no glare. These are really cool. I've been using it for my journaling lately. So this definitely I'm gonna bring. It's very appropriate for travel journaling, and I like doing a lot of vintage kind of spreads. So this is more like a vintage kind of stamp. So we got those. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a letter here. This has flowers layered on top of a letter and some stamp like mailing stamps. So I like that. And this one is I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like different windows. I could use. See, this one I already used. But these are like paper. Can you guys see it? It's like post-it notes. So it's kind of cool to kind of annotate certain ephemera or pictures. I can just stamp next to it so I can describe what that picture is about, or like certain memories. So I always use this too. And then, of course, this is just a sample. Obviously, I'm not going to use this for here, but I brought this with me when I went to Paris. So this is from Michaels. So these are just regular stickers. So I used this when I went to Paris. And then this one, I think I'm going to use this when I go on vacation this time. And it has just little sayings, away we go, I love adventure. To travel is to live. Oh, you got that right. These are pretty cool ones. So this one, again, this from Paper Studio. So I think this is from Michaels as well. Maybe this one is for Hobby Lobby. I can't remember now. Because when I see them, I just grab them. But if you go to like Michaels or Hobby Lobby, they always have like stickers for specific countries. So if you're visiting a country, see if they have that country there, and then so you're all set. You're ready to post appropriate stickers when you travel. This one I got from Amazon. It is a bunch of stickers. I think this is coffee themed stickers. You guys can see it. Oh, it's backwards, sorry. Coffee themed stickers. Like coffee shops with coffee and coffee materials. It's kind of cool, right? And these are just the die cuts stickers. But I think these are transparent. So it doesn't have that white background. So I think I'm going to use this too, because I usually write when I'm having breakfast, when I'm usually out. So that would be appropriate. These are just, so when I journal, how am I going to say it? So my process of journaling is I have a focal point first, right? I have the focal point, and then I start decorating on the side. And then sometimes when you journal, it's all like square or like even sizes or very symmetrical. So sometimes you have to break it with like some circles or some of these. These are all washi type of stickers. So it kind of breaks that, that line, that the squares and the triangles. So you kind of break it with using other sort of other patterns. And also I always like to put flowers on all my journals spreads. These I got from Daiso. Actually, all these are from Daiso. I don't know if you guys know about Daiso. Daiso is like a dollar store, dollar Japanese store. It's really, really cool. And again, it's cheap. These are called flake stickers. So it's kind of like a washi type of material. It's very small, so it's good to kind of decorate your spreads. Like when you're done, you just want to kind of you want to add more stuff to it. You use your flakes. This is what I used for, at least. I use the flake stickers to kind of decorate even more. So more flowers, of course. And I mentioned earlier, I like vintage kind of spreads sometimes, depending on my mood. So these are like vellum type of material. See, it's see-through. You guys can see it, right? So I use it sometimes to decorate my spreads. So I have that. And this one is pretty cool. So if you junk journal, sometimes you rip paper, sometimes you use this as a background. These are actually origami paper. And again, I got this from Daiso. So you get several designs, right? And for this trip, I'm probably going to pick like only 3 or 4 from these. But yeah, and it's very light. So it doesn't bulk up your spread. So that's another hack for you guys. You don't have to spend a lot of money on paper that you're gonna rip anyway. So go to a Daiso and pick the origami paper. It's very, very light. Love using these for my spreads. And then on these boxes right here on the right, these are photo boxes that I reuse as my sticker organizer. So these are my floral stickers, the transparent ones that are gilded. Can you guys see it? See how it's sparkly? So it really just adds another dimension to your spread. So I like putting anything gilded, and then I love color. So I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet, but I'm definitely gonna pick something from this lot right here. So because I just love putting flowers on my spreads, it just adds another flair to it, And then this one, I'm thinking I might use this. These are paper. These are not stickers, but it looks like a film. And there's a bunch of them here, different designs, different colors. So I might use this and then put something on top of it. So I'm still deciding on that. Again, just to add more dimension to your spread. And of course, you get your people. So I got little people here. Little people. I do have male ones, but if you're not new to journaling, it's very hard to find male stickers for some reason. So I always get stuck with these beautiful ladies, So, but it's pretty cool. So I'll use it. I only grab maybe like a handful of these. I don't really grab as much because you don't really need it. You don't need. I definitely would not bring this whole box with me because I'm only there for three nights and 4 days. So I don't need as much, but I will grab a couple, just to have some options. And then this is for my TN. I already emptied it. So I usually just put like little things in here. I'll probably put the some washi tape card samples here. And then there's this pocket right here. I don't really stuff my TN that much like other people. And this one, what I usually use this for is like for receipts or ephemera that I collect when I'm out and about. And then sometimes if I would plan to journal while I'm out, I would add these, maybe two of these, couple of paper in here, or just kind of stick it in there somewhere and call it a day. Again, I don't really stuff my TNs that much because I already keep 3 notebooks in here, so I don't want it to be too bulky. But yeah, so that's what I have so far for stickers and ephemera. Sorry for the glare. All right, so now we get to my pouch. I actually packed everything already, and you can see how I pack everything. This is my Delfonics pouch. This is an A5 size, so you can fit a lot of things in here. So you can see it's already chunky. On the outside, I have all my pens, my Energel Clena, my multicolored Sarasa, and my Sarasa Vintage. I normally put more pens here, but I don't think I needed that much. So, but I did keep the ones that I know I will definitely use, or just keep as an option. I have the Uniball ones here in case I don't want to bring my pouch and I just want to bring my TN. This is very portable, so I can just put it in my pocket or with the TN. Another important thing I always bring is this clip. It's heavy, so it keeps my TNs at bay, because those things are so funny. It would not stay flat. So not only it clips it, the page, it weighs it down so it stays flat. And on this pocket right here, you can see there's a Canon. This is my Canon Ivy, and this I brought this with me everywhere. Because I always take pictures, and then I would journal. I would put them in my journal. So you always need this if you're traveling. There's so many makers of these now. These portable printers. So just it's essential. There you go. That's what I want to say. I mentioned earlier those washi. If you want to bring your washi, you don't have to bring the whole roll with you, because what are the chances you're going to use the whole roll, right? Like, that's almost impossible. So this one is very innovative, I think. It is a credit card almost, right? It's very flat, and you just wrap around your favorite washi. See, that's the coffee theme. This is my grid and my polka dots. I always use that on everything. And then this is from my when I went to San Francisco. So I guess this is what I thought I would use when I was there, and which I did. So this is a wide washi tape, so that's why it's a little bulky, but not as bulky as the actual washi tape, which would probably look like this. So imagine bringing that with you here. Too big. So those are my washi cards. What else is in here? Oh, of course, ruler. You always need a ruler anywhere you go. And what's inside? So let's check what's inside my bag. So let's start with the pockets. Oh, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Delfonics. Again, it's very roomy inside. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets inside, in addition to the 4 pockets and 3 inserts for your pens. Very, very roomy. So this is the printer paper, the photo paper, I should say. That's to be used with my Ivy. I got this from Amazon because anywhere they will only sell it to you for, I think, 10 per box, if I'm not mistaken. So this one is actually 50. So I still have, I think I bought this July, and I still have a lot here. So yeah. And then you get your glue, of course. For your paper products, you need glue, and if that doesn't work, then you have your tape runner. I always have my tape runner with me. And then, of course, scissors. This one has a guard. I got this from Daiso too. I love this scissor. However, when you do travel, some airlines are okay with bringing scissors because it's not. Well, this one is not sharp. It has a stubby end, but I still put it in my checked luggage, because you do not want to get questioned by TSA. Why do you have scissors? How do you explain that? That's a lot of work. And then, so, you saw my stickers and my paper products earlier. So this is it. This is what I decided to bring. So I'm bringing this one right here because I really do like the little sayings in here. So I think I can use that. And then this one right here, isn't this cool? This is a postcard tin that I got when I was in New York. It's very thin, if you know. Here, let me close it first. See how thin that is? And I can fit everything in here. So I have some ephemera, some of the stickers that you saw earlier, the little ladies. I got my floral Gilded stickers here. I have the film thing and more stickers and the paper ones. Let's see, there's all the die cuts. Then some paper in there. I think I grabbed three. Grab three, and that can go right there. So see, it doesn't eat up so much room, and you can fit it in here. So never throw these things away. Comes in handy. So that's what's inside my Delfonics bag. Let me just put back inside so you guys can see it, how roomy that is. Put that in there. Oops, scissors, and with room to spare. How about that? Right? Here you go. Oh, just an additional touch. Let's just add this here. All right, so that's for my Delfonics pouch. And again, I mentioned earlier that because I do have fountain pens, I do not put my fountain pens in here. I put it on its own cozy. So for this trip, I'm bringing my Esterbrook Coozie. This actually, here, let me just move this a little bit. It actually stands up, see? And you can roll the sleeve and it becomes like a pen stand. So it's pretty cool, right? And it has these velvet dividers, right? So you are not risking your fountain pens to get scratched. So for this trip, I have my Esterbrook oversized scarlet. I got my TWSBI Irish green that I still need to ink. And this is from my previous video. This is the Radius fountain pen. Actually, I haven't inked all three. I just realized that just now. I still have to ink them. So I have to remember that. Can you imagine me going to my vacation and none of my pens are inked? Ugh, tragedy. So that is pretty much what I have in my pouch and my pencil case. So that's really it for this short vacation. Obviously, it gets more elaborate for longer trips. But when you travel journaling, you don't really need a lot of things. You just need the essentials, and technically, you can pretty much use anything that's already available to you for free. Like those travel brochures, they have a lot of images and ephemera you can reuse. Store receipts, if you get postcards or even stickers during your vacation, you can use those instead. You know, you don't have to have the picture printer either if you don't want to have that extra bulk. Obviously, make sure you take a lot of pictures and then print them when you get back. Just make sure on your journals you just leave a space for it. That's all. Journaling should really not be a chore and a burden. We journal because it makes us happy and document those great memories from our vacation, right? But thank you for watching and packing my journal bag with me. It always makes me happy to share these things to a community that appreciates the value of journaling while on the go. So please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I love reading your comments and responding to it, so please let me know how you travel journal. Happy journaling!